We actually made a deal at a flat $500,000. He carried back 200 grand in equity at 0% for 30 years, no balloon. And then we took over his underlying mortgage subject to, which was right around $290,000, give or take a few. And then, of course, our closing costs and stuff. No commissions, there was no agents involved, nothing like that. It was private party sale.
All right, got my good friend, property manager Richard Dilly back. Richard, thanks for joining me, and I appreciate it.
Yeah, man. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, we've gotten the privilege of breaking down some of my personal deals, which have been awesome. But I invited you on to break down a deal that you own. You eat your own cooking, you invest in what you sell to your, colleagues and friends and clients. And
Hmm.
I wanted to invite you on to just break down the deal that you bought because you were telling me about it, and it sounds extremely exciting. I want you to tell me
Yeah.
about the value adds you put in, the
Hmm.
numbers, break down the whole thing for us so people can get a good idea of what a killer subject to deal looks like.
Yeah, man, absolutely. So, it definitely was a killer deal. I think when we first talked to the seller, they were operating it as an Airbnb. It was original. It's a 99 build, so I mean, it's definitely not super old, but it's outdated, right? So,
Yeah.
old built-in, shelves and entertainment system and stuff like that, and just nothing improved since then. So but he just didn't have any money to make it competitive and didn't have the equity there to really make it worth his while to sell at the moment. But so he was right in the middle between two, again, stuck between a rock and a hard place, actually. So
Yeah.
he wanted to get out of it, but again, we had to come up with something creative for him to make it make sense while also still covering our butts to do the improvements and everything like that. So we actually made a deal at a flat $500,000. He carried back 200 grand in equity at 0% for 30 years, no balloon. And then we took over his underlying mortgage subject to, which was right around $290,000, give or take a few. And then, of course, our closing costs and stuff. No commissions, there was no agents involved, nothing like that. It was private party sale. So we also brought in a private money lender as well to finance our improvements and furnishings for the house. So not only is the seller walking away with his equity getting financed out to him, he gets a nice payment every single month. He's retiring, so just huge for him to have extra money. The private money lender is getting double digit returns. Someone that I know personally, so not Joe Schmo off the street, but someone that I know also getting double digit returns on their money. And we ripped out all the built-ins. We upgraded all of the furniture inside and out, painted everything, new carpet, lighting, ceiling fans, the whole nine yards to really make this house pop and stand out with a new design. All in all, we did end up spending that 50 grand that we borrowed. And that's exactly what we needed. But even after our debt servicing, again, for the mortgage, the carryback, and the private money lender, this house from day one when we hit the market, it's been at 90% occupancy and we're cash flowing on average 2,200 bucks a month.
Holy cow.
Yep.
And how did you get somebody to carry a note at 0% for 30 years?
Talking to them, I usually, just
But
it, I
why would they do that? Like, was it to mitigate like capital gains tax on a sale? Like, what's the advantage to them?
really the advantage to him is getting money quicker.
Oh,
Again,
okay.
like that's really it. He wants to get paid off quicker. And I told him, well, the quickest way for me to do that for you is to actually, you carry it back for us at 0%. Every single payment I make to you is principal. So again,
Mhm.
he got equity up front or some a small chunk of it up front. And or what? No, he got no money down on the beginning half. So we can edit that. It's $0 down, 0% interest on the carryback. He just wanted to get out of it without having to make improvements. We made improvements to the ACs and stuff like that and everything just
I,
to make it where it needs to be. So he
yeah.
understood that there was a lot of work to be done. and no money to do it. So, solving a problem there. He lives in Canada now, so he is enjoying retirement out in Canada.
Nice, nice. That's
Yeah,
quite the deal, man. That's absolutely
man.
incredible. So tell me about some of the things you did with that 50,000. Like you ripped out some of the cupboards and stuff, but what were some of the fun stuff you put in there? I know you did some cool stuff to that property.
Yeah, man. I mean, we had pool table,
Nice.
new arcade, really just a lot of awesome quality furniture, designed out really well by my wife. She does our interior designing and decorating and stuff. So, and then we invested a lot more into the backyard too. The backyard is an unobstructed view of South Mountain. So
Wow.
beautiful view, pool, hot tub, and everything like that. So we had to put in a new pool heater and a standalone hot tub as well. So again, it's just it looks amazing, and nice 5-hole putting green back there. It's really a fun family vacation place, man.
That's so awesome. Yeah, and it just speaks to the kind of quality deals you get, the kind of quality terms you negotiate for your clients. I
Mhm.
mean, you really do everything at a high level, and that's just a testament to the experience you have in the business and your hard work and dedication to this industry. So I think that's an amazing deal, man. That's cool. So what's next? What are you looking at next? You got any other cool deals you got going on right now?
Yeah, man, I'm trying to, there's always something in the works. So,
Yeah.
we have a couple coming through the pipeline that are not as great. That one was, again, a home run for us.
Yeah.
And, we're eager to get into more projects. But, right now we're really just trying to also lock in some more, investors that want to come in and get double-digit returns. So, if
Cool.
anybody wants to, again, invest into projects backed by real estate, hit us up in double-digit returns, locked in, and guaranteed. So that way we get into more projects and we get these things turned around a lot quicker and on market as cash flowing Airbnbs.
That is so cool. Well, Richard, I appreciate you so much, man. Thanks for being personal, sharing one of your own deals. Thanks for
Yeah,
coming on the channel and giving so much. We appreciate it. If you
absolutely.
haven't followed Richard already on Instagram, I suggest you do that. He's revving up his content game and doing some good
Yeah.
work there. He's, just somebody you really want to get to know. So I highly recommend you reach out to him. And Richard, thanks for being here with us, man. Appreciate you.
Yeah, man. Appreciate you having me.
Take care.